Hello heroes and beauties, welcome to Motorlux. So today we have 2022 MG ZS EV. Here's the key to lock, open the boot and to unlock the car. And it has got some changes, but the major change is in the battery pack. Now it gets a 50.3 kilowatt battery which produces 176 PS of power and 20 Newton meter of torque. And here you can see the motors and batteries. And it is making sound because AC is turned down, that's why. And you get insulation also, but no hydraulic struts. And there is a lot of space under the hood because obviously there's not much to keep because there's no engine. And talking about the design change, the major change you can notice up front is the grille. Now it gets electric design grille. Earlier it was like a normal one. I mean, it looked as if it's a normal regular car, not the EV, but now it completely looks like, yeah, it is a EV packed grille. There's the MG logo. Below that you get a camera because it gets a 360 degree parking assist. And it also gets, the charging socket here. You can see you can charge. It won't open because car is turned on, that's why. And here's the towing hook. These all are closed, most likely. Some are open to cool the AC functions, that's why. And you can see the bumper is quite edgy, nicely done. Here is some gunmetal finish which is running all the way till there. Piano black treatment. And one more thing you can notice, there is no fog lamp, but you do get a headlight obviously. And the headlights are same as the Astra, the Hawkeye inspired LED headlights. These are your DRLs, this is your projector LED headlights. And the indicators, you can see it is LED but not the dynamic swipe one above the DRL. And you can see the attention to detail SAIC light badging there, if you can see, because it reminds, yeah, it is from the SAIC brand. And that's all about the front. And coming on the side, so the side also gets some changes, especially in the wheels. Now it gets a 215 55 R17, 17 inches. You can call it alloy or not, because this is sort of a, you can see it can come out, but at last it is alloy. So basically it is to increase the aerodynamic efficiency, that's why there's hardly any space. And there is electric badging here, obviously it's electric, that's why. And ORVMs integrated with the indicators in it, which is a bulb, quite shocking. And you get a camera here also, as I told, 360 degree parking camera. And request sensor on both the doors, front doors, and chrome strip on the doors, all 4 doors. And here is your chrome belt line running all the way till C pillar. And it also gets the roof rails and massive panoramic sunroof. B pillar is blacked out. Below you can see like some gunmetal finish, and body cladding is running all around because it's a SUV at last. And from the side, the side dimension is almost same as the previous ZS EV. Even the silhouette is same, everything is same, just that alloy wheels. Coming on the rear, rail will definitely remind you of the Astra because of these tail lights. In fact, not only tail lights, everything from the Astra only. You can see LED tail lights which look nice, though the indicator is halogen. So is the case with the reverse lamp. And you can see internet inside badging, MG logo which can open the boot. And you can see the boot is quite practical. Below this you get a full size alloy wheel, spare wheel. And the tire size you can see same, but 215 55 R17 toolkit there. And that triangle, some space to keep more stuff here. And here is your portable charger, and there's the light. And yeah, the boot is good enough, and the seats can be declined into 60-40 split. No power tailgate, you have to close it from your hand. And here is the ZS EV badging, wiper, and here is the washer. From here the washer comes. And you can see piano black treatment on the shark fin antenna, high mounted stop lamp. This is your rear fog light, you can see, which is glowing. And you can see piano black treatment. Towing hook here, 3 parking sensors at the rear, 1, 2, and this is the third one. And camera is here, you can see. And this treatment, lower half of the bumper looks nice. It has a gunmetal finish here. And this is your piano black, and then obviously plastic treatment. So no exhaust pipe obviously because it's electric, but nicely packed lower. of the car, and especially to protect the battery. And I personally like the rear a lot, even of the Aster also. So rail looks nice. A big thumbs up from my side for the rear. Coming on the rear seat, so door you can see like it feels good. The build quality is good, but not as the Tata levels obviously. But if we compare to Koreans, it's better. Okay. And here is your grab handle. This is for your power windows. All the windows have power down button, but no power up, means automatic. You have to continuously press it. Inner door handle finish in grayish treatment. Here also, here is some soft material. You can see it looks nice, doesn't it? And here is 1 liter bottle holder here, speaker. So let's get in. So it gets all the 3 adjustable headrests at the rear, and it also gets the isofix style mount and 3-point seat belt for all 3 passengers. That is a really nice touch. So let's get in firstly and keep the cabin silence. So yeah, so you can see like the floor is completely flat, almost slight thumb, which is almost negligible. And here are 2 ports. One is for C port, one is USB A, which is a nice thing for both of the type of person. And obviously AC vent here. No scooped out seat, but yeah, you get a magazine holder here. And grab handle, no hook, which is quite shocking. Same is the case there, no hook but a grab handle. And here is your armrest with a retractable 2 cup holders in it. You can keep your drinks, and legroom is okay, good enough. And thigh support could have been slightly better. You can see it is lacking a bit, but it's okay. And the headroom is also okay for me, but taller passenger might feel a bit difficulty. And obviously it has a panoramic sunroof. Seat comfort is good. Obviously it gets a leather seats. Ingress and outgress is okay. Listen to build quality, it's okay. And here is the driver side door. So driver side door has auto up and down both, you can see. But from here only you can control all the windows. Obviously it has auto down for all 4 doors, but only auto up for driver side. Grab handle, here is the storage space. You can easily keep 1 liter bottle and some more stuff. And there is the speaker, and this is lock unlock button. So driver side gets electrically 6-way adjustable seats, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. And here are your controls for obviously to adjust your mirrors. And this is your AC vent, and it is sort of a turbine inspired. Above that you can see gunmetal treatment, and it feels nice, premium. And above that you get a piano black treatment. So let's get in firstly, and yeah, cabin feels quite silent. And firstly talking about the steering wheel, it gets slightly flat bottom steering wheel, and red stitches are all around inside. At the back seats also, here, center, everywhere. And at the center you get MG logo, you can see. And let's check out the horn. So it is quite okay, I mean not the best for sure. And these are the controls for your multimedia unit, and these are your controls to browse through your MID display. And MID display has a lot of information. Right now you can see it also shows the motor speed in RPM. You can see it's showing 0 because it's not moving, that's why. And voltage and current exactly. And here is your odometer, you can see. And this is your digital speedometer, and here is a sort of a tachometer, you can call it. So it exactly shows how much power is being used. And it also shows a minus power because it charged the battery. That means you can see minus 25 here written, that's why. And it has 2 trip and all. You can see right now it's showing accumulated total. So basically it shows exactly how much time it has been driven, how much kilometer, how much average speed, which you can see. It can be reset with long press, okay. And it shows how much kilowatt per kilometer is being conserved. So that is cool. And you can select for current journey also, that is quite a cool. And here is the battery percentage, 61%. And here is the range. So it's in eco, it's showing 254. And if I'll shift the mode, it will show me in normal 242. and in sport 271. So obviously as you select the mode, it decreases or increases accordingly, and telltale lights are all around, and you can see piano black treatment on the steering wheel also, some finish. And now talking about, at the center you get a armrest with storage below that, no light and no cooling function though there, and this can be retracted to reveal the two cup holders here. And this is for your electronic parking brake, this is for auto hold dummy button here, and this is the gear selector, and you can select like right now in R, then neutral, then D, and just pressing by this it will shift to park mode. So that is the thing. And let's check the camera. So obviously it gets a 360-degree camera, as I told. You can see, so you can select where you want the camera, I mean which camera you want to see, side, front, side, I mean left side, right side, front or rear. But the camera quality is not the best, I would say. It is quite, like you can see, it is really poor. It could have been increased. And let's shift to park mode, and these are the buttons. This is for your mode which I showed you, like you can select in normal, then if you'll press again it will go to eco. So that is the thing. These are the keys to select, and this, if you'll press, you go to battery mode, battery settings. So it shows the charge, I mean 61% range and all, everything, and it shows you how much, I mean you have conserved the CO2, that's all. And you also get the wireless charging pad here, 12 volt socket, USB type C port here, and USB A port also for your Android Auto. And this button like feels quite premium, and there is soft material everywhere, here also, and this material even feels much more better. So that is the thing. And here are some buttons. This is to going for home, and this is to increase or decrease the volume, and this is for your turning on or off your fan, or you can say AC. This is for your front defogger, rear defogger. So this is to increase or decrease the fan speed, this is to increase or decrease the temperature of the air conditioning. That is a nice thing, that thankfully there are physical buttons, and that can be just operated with a press of button. You can turn it off also. And AC, you can see it gets a single climate control AC with the 2 PM 2.5 filter also, and you can like select the temperature from here, increase or decrease the fan speed, select to auto and turn it off. And it also has the AC settings. So like you want AC, I mean fan speed, air volume in the auto mode. So that is the thing. So let's get in the home, and this is your like the main unit, multimedia unit. It has a lot of feature in it, like firstly it has the radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It has a inbuilt Geo Savan, so you can play your music without any connection. It has a obviously internet, that's why internet inside, that's why you can see it's showing the your this
I'm here
Geo SIM. It gets a Geo SIM. And so let's get in the settings. So it has the theme also. You can download your theme and change accordingly, like you can do in the phone. So that is sort of a nice thing. And in settings you can select network setting, display setting, time, and usual bit, and you can update also. Then coming in the vehicle settings, so it gets the lamp setting. So as I haven't told that it also gets the rear drive assist. So it has the lane departure warning, and then blind spot monitoring. So it blinks the light there, you can see. And rail traffic cross. So if someone or car comes, it will alert you. So that is a nice thing. It also has the first in segment hill descent control, and this I was talking about, the rear drive assist, then pedestrian alert, and going back. So then Bluetooth setting in box and iCall, then folder, you can play videos also. So that is the thing, and this is a nice unit for sure. It will have to, because it's MG, and everywhere there is a soft material. You can see here also there is the material is like too good. Here is only the hard plastic, but everywhere there is soft material, and it feels quite premium. And here you do get a mirror but no light, and same is the case there, no light, though mirror there. and you get a massive panoramic sunroof. So this is for a SOS button. In emergency you can use it, and these are the lights, and from this both the lights can be turned on and turning on, and this is for whether you want your lights to be turned on, I mean when the doors are open. So that, and already it used to get like many tech like the commands and all, but now obviously it gets the English command also, like hello MG,
Yes.
sunroof band karo. So see, sunroof band ho gaya. So like MG is nailing in terms of everything. And though like one feature I think the MG missed is the adjustable seat belts, height adjustable seat belts, and it gets a 6-speaker unit music system, which is basic one, not like sort of a infinity unit which was seen in the Hector. So let's play a audio, and you can see two tweeters there, and one tweeter, two tweeters and 4 speakers on all 4 doors.
Help of so-called planetaries.
So like yeah, you saw the music system is not the best, but yeah, it is a basic one. And one more thing is that it doesn't get physical button or like here button home, which from where you can go to home, but from here you have to go. So that is the thing. So that's it, and let's talk about the driving part of this MG ZS EV. And here is your hazard button, and these are your AC vents, and you can see the I mean grey finish, which looks nice, I told you. And this is your glove box, which is a decent sized, no cooling and light here also. So let's talk about the driving part. So firstly we'll shift in the sport mode we are in, and let's launch the car. So slightly roll down the window, and firstly like we'll shift in D mode and launch it. So obviously there is a wheel spin, but it's sort of fine, not a quick sudden. So obviously it is a battery, and the traction control off button is also not there, so maybe the traction control kicks in and reduces the wheel spin. But obviously the acceleration is definitely quite quick, and it feels sort of what to say, I mean it like pulls, the hood goes up a bit every time you push the accelerator pedal, obviously because as I told, it gets a 176 PS of power and 280 Newton meter of torque, and the 0 to 100 comes in just 8.5 seconds. And you can listen how much silent the cabin is, because obviously no IC engine, that's why. And as soon as you press the accelerator now, at that moment only the power comes in. So obviously there is no lag and all turbo lag stuff like that. So it's just all about the battery pack. Now obviously the power also has been increased, so that can be felt on the roads every time you kick in the accelerator pedal and it pulls. You can see I just go back in the seat, so you can understand. Obviously that is the case with almost every electric car. How much, whatever the power output they are having, it will come at a certain kick. So, and now talking about the handling and driving dynamics thing. So what I felt is like it's, I mean like especially when you just quickly speed up now, it is not the stable, like it won't be in a straight line, it goes a bit here and there. I don't know why exactly, maybe there's some issue with the alignment, or I don't have exact idea, but it doesn't feel straight. So, and also when you're going around the corners, obviously the battery pack is there, so there is a lot of load, and that can be felt when you're going around the corners, and it feels like as if the car will just, I mean you'll lose the control, but obviously you won't. And so like throwing around the corners is not good, and also the suspension is on the softer side. The bumps and potholes at the low speeds are nicely absorbed. Even the ground clearance has been increased now by the MG. Earlier, like sometimes the battery pack used to come in contact with the speed breakers or uneven patches. So now that has been sorted. Yeah, whatever I tested, it didn't like stuck anywhere. I mean there was no point of contact anyway on any surface at least. And and I go through good enough well heighted speed breakers then also. And steering wheel, I mean steering is only obviously on the softer side, but on highways it weighs up well, and you can see every time just you pull, it just pulls so nicely. But when you go around the corners, it sort of you feel you lose the control, but you won't, as I told. So all in all, it is not as fun as the IC cars, because there is a lot of weight in this, and that can be felt even when you apply the brakes. It looks like as if someone is pushing you from behind. Even when you put the accelerator pedal, the hood goes up, because obviously it's a front wheel drive, and the battery pack is below the floor, so that's why that the body stays up. So that only I was talking about, but otherwise everything is okay. I mean, especially in the times when the fuel prices are going, I mean even the diesel prices in Mumbai is almost touching 98, 99. So this would be time to go with EVs. But again, there is one more thing, that the EV, I mean charging infrastructure is not as good as, but I mean all the brands should come up, I mean tie up, I would say, and do something, because we can't bear the prices of the fuel now. I mean it is just going out of the hands. So what to talk about more? It is a EV, there's not much to talking about the braking performance. Braking could have been slightly better, I felt like, because the power output is more, and I need much more better power. And even when you apply the brake now, it is not straight. You might have seen if that would have been possible. So that is the thing. And the charging, I mean the MG claims around 461 range, but obviously it won't retain that much, but you can expect around 400 or something if you drive properly and in eco mode. And so this was my review of the MG ZS EV facelifted one. And did you like my video? Do let me know in comment section, and give it a like and share it if you can, and subscribe to it. So, and bye bye, take care. And look, every time you just put the accelerator pedal down now, it just feels spins. You can see it shows even traction loose, so traction control comes into it. Okay, so there's no traction control off button. So yeah, so that was my review of this ZS EV. Do let me know in comment section what did you like about it. Okay, bye, take care, bye bye.